Hey everyone, I'm Jason. Welcome back to RealGolfersTalk.com. Had to take a breath here. Really excited to talk about the final round of the Travelers. That was amazing. I don't know if you guys watched, but please watch. Watch some highlights. Go on Golf Channel. Go check out ESPN and look on the golf page. Find out what happened if you haven't seen it already. Phenomenal ending to that tournament. Now, as you know, I'm a Jordan Spieth fan, like I've said over and over. To watch him win was awesome. Super awesome. The guy deserves all the glory in the world. He's such a great person, such a great kid, 23 years old. He's now the second youngest player to ever reach 10 wins. It's just behind Tiger, and he's ahead of Jack. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool accomplishment to be up there already. There's just something special about that kid. So that's really awesome that he was able to win like that. And the way he won was probably one of the best shots that I've seen in a moment like that. When you're in a playoff, because he went to a playoff with Daniel Berger, who played phenomenal. They go to playoff, and Jordan, through the round, is fighting himself. He started fantastic. He birdied, and he started to struggle after that. He bogeyed 4. Just a very up and down round, mostly starting downhill, and you could see his frustration in his face. And you thought, man, that when Daniel Berger birdied 17 and tied the lead, then pars 18, you just think, man, and this could be Daniel's turn, and this could be slipping away from Jordan, who at one point had a 3-shot lead, and you're just like blown away by it. You're like, whoa, like this is, and I thought, man, it's going to be another, loss that he's going to take where it's going to hurt, because, when you have a lead and then all of a sudden start slipping away, those things mean like they get you. And like I said, the Masters, when he lost it 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, the 2016 Masters, when he lost it, you could see that it affected him in a very negative way. So you're starting to watch that and you're thinking, man, is this going to happen again to this kid? Like, that's bad enough, losing the Masters, and not that the Travelers is a major championship, but you don't want to see yourself winning and then lose it at the end, because now you're going to have so many times where you're going to think about it every time you are in the lead. And so every time, and then that's another story. Oh, is he going to slip away? Is he going to let it slip away? So the fact that was going through his head, I'm sure, and he's mad and he's frustrated, he ends up having to get up and down from a bunker on 18 to go to a playoff, which he did. They go to a playoff. His tee shot hits a tree, and it was left, but he got a fortunate break in the fairway, but he's still like 227 to the hole, and you're just like, fuck. Hits a 5-iron to the front bunker again, same bunker. Daniel Berger was in the rough. He hits it just off the left side of the green. But, obviously he's in a better position. This bunker is about 6 feet tall, so you can't see the hole. You can see the flags, you can't see the hole, and you can't see all the green. So he has to go up and look, and you're just thinking, man, I hope he can get this up and down again. And he hits this shot that is just absolutely perfect. There's no other way to describe it. When you hit a bunker shot like that, it had a little bit of spin, rolling with great speed, just perfect speed, lands in the hole. It was a beautiful thing. I've probably watched that at least 500 times. I mean, that was so cool to watch. I was like, fuck yes, and I'm fist pumping and I'm going insane and just freaking out because my favorite golfer just hit one of the most amazing shots to win, basically to win. Daniel Berger still had a chance, but obviously he misses. But in that moment, to know that you're in a bunker, you're not in a good position, to hold that out when you just had that shot, the very last, to get up and down in regulation, to even go to a playoff, and then to hit that shot. And his reaction, he runs up to his caddy and they do like a thing, and it's really cool. And the fans were just awesome fans of the Travelers. I appreciate that. I appreciate when people go out and they make an effort to watch and to get involved and to make noise and be loud. That's what makes this game even better. A lot of people don't think that a big group, massive people go out to watch golf tournaments and get into it and they get excited and roar like that. So it was cool. And, I'm going to have to do that. See, this is a shot right here. It's vodka, pineapple vodka. I like pineapples. I don't know what you guys do, but me, personally, pineapple. But this is a Jordan. For fighting back, letting himself stay in the moment, and being able to hit that bunker shot. That was phenomenal. And congratulations to him and that shot, and hopefully that takes him to another level of being able to calm down on the golf course, and hopefully we can see more shots like this and more victories like this. 10 wins to Jordan Spieth. Congratulations. Oh, chase it. But yeah, and to Daniel Berger, just class, touch of class. Gave him the thumbs up when he saw it. Gave him a hand touch. I mean, they're friends, so it's cool that he did that. But that's why I love golf, right? Sportsmanship. You gotta have it. You gotta have sportsmanship. You gotta appreciate a shot like that. Of course, he wants to win, and he knows that the likelihood after him making that is not good. But you want to see sportsmanship. It's an individual sport where you just, when you see something great, I mean, that's one of the greatest shots. That's such a tough shot in that moment. I don't know if he'd be able to do it again. I don't. But Daniel Berger, gave him the thumbs up, like I said, gave him the smack in the hand, and he was funny. He was interviewed afterwards, and he goes, oh, what's your reaction to the bunker shot? And he goes, oh, it's just Jordan doing Jordan things. And it made me laugh because that is some Jordan doing Jordan things. He does things that just nobody else does, like it's rare, right? Like a Phil Mickelson will do something insane. Tiger Woods did things insane. It's one of those moments. That's what makes it cool to be able to watch it. I love history. I love watching these kind of things, and I get to watch his kid's career. I didn't get to watch Jack Nicklaus's career. I'm only 31. I didn't get to watch all the times and appreciate what he was doing. I got to watch about half of what Tiger was doing. But you can't appreciate it until you get old enough to understand the difficulty of what they're doing, how hard it is to achieve something of greatness like that. And for Jordan Spieth to be able to do that, 10 wins, 23 years old, that's just phenomenal. Second all time to get to 10 wins at that age, and that's fantastic. And I just really appreciate it, and I'm so glad I get to watch it. I mean, it's so cool to see stuff like that. But Daniel Berger, I think, shot like 5 under to get in the playoff or something like that. Wow, he just played really well. And you got to give a shout out to Boo Weekley. 43. Excuse me, I said the last time he was like 48 or something. I apologize to Boo for that. Excuse me. You're almost 44. But to play like that, he hasn't won a tournament in over 4 years. To play like that he had a really good week. He was in contention. At one point, he was one shot off the lead. Yeah, he holed out from a bunker. I think it was 7 or 8. Hold out of a bunker. So for birdie, and that was back-to-back birdie. So congratulations to him for having a really good week. I mean, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to have good weeks. And for him, it's been such a long time. So for him, I'm sure it gave him a little bit of just pure happiness to know that he can still come out and compete at a level like this. Because when you start to get there, not everybody can maintain a level of competition when they get into their 40s like that. You start getting mid-40s, and you just see the drop-off. And, for him to have a good week like that, it's good for him. And Rory McIlroy, just to touch on this, shot 64 on Sunday. That's good. At least he found something going forward. So that's pretty cool. He had notable. Brandt Snedeker also shot a 64 to get himself, I think it was like 7 under. So that's good. Competitiveness to see these guys. But there was really nobody else that was in it. I mean, Patrick Reed tried to make a round. He kept making bogeys. Made like 3 bogeys. He had a good round going though. I think it was like 5 under, something like that on Sunday. You just watch these guys making a run. It's like, all right, they're making a run. But nobody really threatened Jordan except Daniel Berger. And that obviously took him to a playoff. But it was a tournament that actually ended up being great, fantastic. Had a brilliant ending, and I'm glad I got to watch it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it, and I'd love to hear some feedback. I haven't got much feedback as from anybody, so hopefully, you guys pour in, give me some kind of feedback, give me some comments, things to talk about. What are you guys into? I love that. I love that conversation. So hopefully, you guys will start getting into this stuff and listen to what I'm saying and want to have give me more topics to talk about and stuff. Yeah, I know. Gotta have the beer. So, the Travelers is really fun. But I gotta go on a rant here. And I think this is gonna be probably a daily thing that I'm gonna have to do one rant, because why the fuck would anybody take I'm calling Rory out here. I'm calling Rory McIlroy out here. 3 putters in 3 days. What the fuck, man? Like, you don't need 3 putters in 3 days. If you don't like a putter, don't use it. You used a putter. Okay, the first one I understand why you changed to another one. I get that. You used the other one for 1 fucking day. 1 day. When you're used to a different putter, even if you only had it for a week and a half, you switch to 1 day, you're not going to fucking do anything with that. My God. The mindset sometimes. How can you expect to just grab 1 putter and just dominate the whole field? It's not going to happen. Then you change putters again, and then who knows what this putter was? I don't know if it was the one you had before you got all this. I have no idea. I just know 3 putters in 3 days, that's unacceptable. You are a major championship golfer. If anybody knows that, it's you. You're not playing a major championship. Stop acting like you need to do that kind of shit, because you don't. You don't need to do that. You know how to putt the ball. It's not the putter. The big mallet putter that you put on, that's different. You just went back to something that was a little smaller. I thought it was a good putter. That is all you. That was not the putter. That was you not being able to line up right and hit the ball. I mean, you were hitting the ball bad that day. You were hitting it short. You were doing all that. That's on you. That's not on the fucking putter, man. When you're trying to make long fucking putts, you can't blame your fucking putter for that. You can blame your short game. You can blame your iron play, your driving, those kind of things. If you can't get the ball next to the hole, you can't blame your putter every time you don't fucking make it. So, anyways, had to go on that rant. I love Rory McIlroy, but that is fucking unacceptable. 3 putters in 3 fucking days. Good Lord. You know what that tells me? Guy's a little too much fucking time on his hands thinking about 3 fucking putters. As soon as you get out the course, well, I'm gonna go find up. Fuck. I mean, they probably have 94 putters lined up in their hotel room. Oh, just simplify your game, man. Figure out what you gotta do, and you're good. Anyways, sorry guys, I had to go on that fucking rant. I can't stand that shit. There's no fucking reason to have 3 putters. Anyways, but yeah, so Travelers is really good. This week, we have the Quicken Loans coming up, so I'm excited. Tomorrow I'll be able to get into all that coverage and who my favorites are, looking at the Vegas odds again, and going from there. I know that Ricky Fowler's headlining that, so that's cool. But it was a great tournament. I'm really excited about what's going to come up in the Quicken Loans. But again, one more shout out, Jordan Spieth. Phenomenal effort. Loved it. And I hope we see more of that the next tournament he plays. I'm not sure if he's in the field yet, the Quicken Loans. I haven't looked at that. But we got this. Anyways, I'm Jason. This is Real Golfers Talk. See you next time.